Hi, how's everybody? If anybody's in the chat, let me know if you can hear the mic, and we'll get started here in one moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gamenetic's Gaming. Today, we are playing modded Minecraft. We're testing out some mods for our server. We'll be releasing a server here in the upcoming months. If you would like to join us in testing mods and server stability, sorry about that, you can head down in the description into our Discord link and contact us through Discord. We'll ask you a few simple questions to make sure you're a right fit for our needs, and we'll get you set up with the mods and the server. So, today's a beautiful day, nice and sunny. Hope it's like that for everybody. Hate nasty weather. So, as you see, we've changed the name from Season 1 Modded Minecraft to Gamenetic's Adventure and Magic Season 1. Now, we have this world pulled up. We have named it exactly the same as our title, Gamenetic's Adventure and Magic Season 1. We have it set to Survival, Hard Difficulty, Allow Cheats Off, More Options. This is the world seed right here. It's also listed in the sorry, my voice is a little off today. Listed in the description. Structures on world type. When we originally created this, it was on default, so that's why it says custom. Bonus chest off. Click done. We do have some shaders and resource packs installed. Our primary resource pack is going to be Clarity and ChromaHills. You can find the links to their respective creators, authors, and their websites for direct download in our description, as well as the mods. Now, I have submitted a mod pack for review, and we're just waiting on it to get approved. Once it does, you'll be able to download the mod pack through CurseForge, and you'll either be able to play this solo play, single player, like I'm about to do right now, or you'll be able to play this in multiplayer. This mod pack is designed for multiplayer purposes. So we're going to go ahead and create this world, and then we're going to back out and show you a couple other things before we get started with the gameplay. I hope you enjoy this live stream and these videos. We aim to be the best that we can be. We're always striving to get better. If you have any suggestions, please leave the comments in below. Please keep the comments respectful. Any potential harmful comments will be held for review. All we ask is everybody to be respectful and have fun. It's the whole point of this, to have fun. All right, as you can see, we're in the world. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save and exit the title screen right quick. I have a couple things I need to do. This was the original play right here, Season 1 Gamenetics. We're going to go ahead and delete that. It is the exact same world seed. It's just I was doing a couple small things and I wanted a fresh world, so we'll delete that one. This one is Gamenetic test server. We're going to go ahead and delete that too because we changed our server to mimic the world seed for the season. And just to show you, we do have the Gamenetic server right here. We do have it capped as 50 players. We do want to hopefully cap it at 100 players. As you can see, it is live with 122 mod preset. So if you're interested in joining our server to play multiplayer with us, testing out mods, giving feedback to make the server even better, please join our Discord and let us know, because we are looking for a few people that we can trust to be moderators. As the owner, I currently have one administrator. You can find him in our Discord. He is Bubba Lee 97. If I am not on, you could contact him for questions or approval. He mainly keeps up with the mods being update on the Gamenetic server, and he does a great job doing it. If it wasn't for him, I would not be as far as I am now with getting the series going. It's been a slow process. We're hoping we can speed things up here in the next couple of months. Also, we are not sponsored by me saying this, but I want to let everybody know that our server is hosted by Apex Hosting, and they do a wonderful job. They make everything easy. They have wonderful support. I had an issue last night, and I just went into live chat, and they were super fast and helpful and fixed everything within like 10 minutes, maybe even less. So Apex Hosting is very, very good as far as a hosting service for your public or private servers. And the pricing is very reasonable. So with that being said, I'll give you a short preview before we get into our actual gameplay of our server. Just kind of show you what we've done with it right quick. We haven't done very much to it. We just we had it up and going for several months, and then we decided to scrap it and redo it. So as you can see here, the world setup is going to be exactly the same as the solo world. Got waystones, got a bed, got a community area, because this right here, actually just down there by that little sign in that hole, is where the actual spawn point is. So this is the spawn area for the server. So, and we don't want any griefing or anything going on, because we do have mine colonies as one of the main mods in this mod pack that we're playing with. So we want to be able to create alliances or go to war through those respective channels, and not just grief. But, you know, PvP is turned on, and that's why we are looking for specific type of players to do our testing here in the next couple of months. So with all that being said, I'm going to go quick, because my previous video gave an overview of a few of these mods that we were going to be going over with playing. Can't talk today, that we're going to be playing with today. As you can see, there's quite a bit. It's about 122 with dependencies, about 71 or so without dependence. But we added 13 of new ones last night for like the Coded Chicken is library plugin for another mod. We added in the Undergarden last night. That allows you to create a portal to another world, dimension actually. We are playing with Create, Waystones, Comforts. You can see all these mods here. We got Ender Storage, Bountiful. This is our quest boards. Most of these are listed in the description. So, uh, there are also downloads, mystical agriculture and accreditations, iron chest. Um, so it's a lot of good mods. Good play. All right. Resource packs. So resource packs are listed in the description with their respected authors and official download sites. So we have ChromaHills is our top priority. We do have an RTX ray tracing resource pack and Clarity. Now this one says incompatible for Mine Colony's voice pack. It is for an older version, but it does work. It does still work. So that's why I leave it in. But the two main ones is going to be the ChromaHills and Clarity. I know not everybody has RTX. I do, so that's why I have that one in. Video settings, shaders. As you can see here, we're running the NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super. And I'm running an RTX plus 16X for Java as my shader. I do have quite a few other good ones. We may switch it up and try some of these others, but for now we're sticking with these. Now that we've gotten all that out of the way and updated, now we can get into some gameplay. I don't have any idea what I'm going to be doing for gameplay, just to let y'all know. I have somewhat of an idea because I kind of took a look at the map a little bit, know where a couple things are, so just to give y'all a heads up. But let's get into playing the game. That's what we're all here for, right? Give me a moment while I mute my mic. All right, sorry about that. I had to attend with the dog, and I didn't want that come through with my mic. So we are in the game, and everybody on hard difficulties like, okay, first thing we got to do, we got to chop down a tree. Well, as you can see, there's a whole lot of dark forest, and we definitely want to explore this little hut right here. That might be a temporary base until we get some more exploration out of the way. But the absolute first thing that I'm going to do is chop down this tree right here to get some wood. And most of these mods I've barely played with or never have played with. So we'll kind of be learning them together. If y'all have played with them before and you have any recommendations, please let me know. And just because, you know, we don't want our world to be completely bare, we're going to replant that right there. Another thing I want to do is I want to grab that lavender and there's a poppy over here. I'll grab that poppy. And we're going to create one red dye and one purple dye. We're going to use those here in a little bit. Go ahead. And in case y'all didn't know, if you just click on the plank, you'll get your 4 planks. If you have this problem right here with the mod, If where it has the A to Z sorting right here in the middle, just click on something over here in JEI and hit escape, and it'll move it where it's supposed to be. However, as I was saying, if you have your resources in here, and instead of just click on it, if you hold down Shift and then click, it will produce all of the resources. Get our crafting table. Oh, we have enough for a sword. Okay, we just need a few more sticks. All right, so we're gonna get our wooden axe, wooden pickaxe. We're gonna skip the wooden sword. All right, now that we got that covered, we're gonna kill sheep because we don't have any shears, and we're gonna need the food as well as the wool. We'll need a total of 6 wool to start with, and then we'll need a total of 12 wool later for our backpack. We do have the useful backpack mod. So right out of the gate, if we want to get the backpack made, we will need a lot of wool. But for now, we just need the 6. But since there's a lot of sheep around here, I may go ahead and just kill them all. Crimes against humanity. For good use. I'm not killing the black sheep. The reason being is I've never really tried to dye black wool, but I know for a fact I can dye white wool. I'm not the greatest Minecraft player in the world or the best builder in the world. That's why I play with mods like Mine Colonies to help out with the building. But I do try from time to time. Come back here. Now, I don't know if other people have noticed this, but because I play Java and Bedrock, and one thing I noticed, like a huge difference between Java and Bedrock, is wooden axe on Java does more damage than the sword. So essentially, but you're only hitting one monster at a time. So I like to use the sword unless I'm fighting more than one monster. The only real thing the sword gives on Java is the fact that it has sweeping edge, and you can hit more than one mob with it if you time it right. So, but as far as single combat, killing one-on-one things, the axe has the better damage out. Does anybody keeping track and know how much wool we need? I know we need 6 to make our sleeping bag and our bed. And then we need let's just go ahead and make another axe. Because we're gonna need more wood. And of course I used all the wood. I'm a dummy. That's right, you heard it here first. I made a mistake. I will leave it right there. Because we're just gonna come over here and get some. Alright, though. It's an easy fix. We'll just chop the edge of the tree down. I love this dark wood. Try to build everything out of dark wood if I could. And that's going to be another question for y'all. When we're doing mine colonies, what style of building would y'all like to see for the town? Y'all want me to do the dark wood medieval build, or maybe use the dark wood and do the fortress build? I personally like the fortress because of the walls. Everything's kind of linked into the chunks pretty well. But I'm taking suggestions. I'm always willing to try something new. Wood, axe. Now, the only reason I haven't made the bed and sleeping bag yet is because I'm still killing sheep and it's not nighttime yet. We don't need to skip the night yet. And these sheep appear to be just respawning flawlessly. Of course, even though if I get the wool, I can't get the backpack because we haven't killed any cows yet. So, but we'll work on that after we sleep. And we're also going to work on getting some of the stone, get into the Stone Age before before we sleep. Now we have 41 on our wood. That's enough wood for now. I don't have a backpack, so I need to keep um things in mind. And we want, I know for a fact I can get some iron, and this down here is pretty good. There's some mobs down here, but if I can get down just low enough, you can see on the mini map over here in this corner that it's a nice sized cave, but there is a huge mine shaft right there. So, kind of want to go down there and explore a little bit. Down this side, I don't think there's anything. Nice little hidey hole. And it's getting dark, so we're going to use this nice little hidey hole. We're just going to throw that in there. And then, since here's another trick I've learned. Instead of using 3 dye for 3 wool, we're going to go ahead and make the white bed. And then we're going to throw in the red dye. So you only use 1 dye to make the bed. And then same thing, we're going to go ahead and just make the white sleeping bag. And then throw in the purple dye. And go ahead and the purple sleeping bag. And that way, we only use 1 dye each instead of 3 dye each. So that is a little tip in case others did not know about that. You can definitely save on dye. All right, we slept through the night. We're going to pick our bed up. And I know we're not really going to build in this area, but while I'm thinking about it, we're going to go to the center of the world. We're going to go over here. You can see below the mini map. We are 0, 0 is right here. And we're going to go ahead and drop our bed right there. And we just set our spawn point. Now we'll just keep our sleeping bag on us. And that way, when we need to, we can sleep without resetting our spawn point. When we die, we'll spawn right here. And the reason we're going to do that is because now we're going to come down here and start grabbing some of the stone. Stone Age. Now, Dorite is not, and granite is not completely useless because we do have a few mods that use them, like create. And this stuff right here is zinc, where it says harvest level 2, means you need an iron pickaxe to be able to get it. So right now, the only thing we're focused on is grabbing cobblestone. Now, right there, iron, nice. Now this stuff right here, andesite, right in front of me. The create mod, the tech mod, does use that as well. However, we're limited on bag space, so we're not gonna grab a stack of it right away. And I forgot I can't get that because it's harvest level 1. So we're gonna get it. We're just gonna wait. If you notice, we still need to get some torches. I know it's a little dangerous going down here without any torches. Entrance were fine, but never know. When I checked this out on our server last night, um, I ran down here. I was like, "Ooh," and then all of a sudden died from a skeleton. Speaking of torches, got some coal right there. I don't like to dig straight in. I like to make like a little cubby. Sweet, too. Perfect. Pop those in. Pop those. Now, remember, place your torches on the left. That way, on your way down, that way, on your way out, they'll be on your right. And you always know the right way out. A friend of mine told me that once. And by golly, were they right. You could put them on the ground. They're fine. But if you put them on the ground, um, sometimes I put them like that instead of on the wall. But if you put them on actually on the ground and then you go mining and you break into something that has water, there goes all your torches. So placing them on the wall. Look at that, more iron right there, and coal. Two. Look at that skeleton right inside there. We only got one torch left, so we're not gonna mark that. And he's blocked off, so we're just gonna stay here and mine this coal. Oh, if I missed anything, be sure to let me know. Because, I may not see everything on my screen. Okay, yeah, they're still back there. I was worried for a second because I heard the footsteps. And it sounded like they were coming this way. Last thing I need is for my first stream for the new season and die right out of the gate. I could never play on a hardcore world. Uh, I would die way too much. I would never get anywhere. I would just straight up die and lose the world. Alright. And this is why I bring the crafting table with me. Portable. Now we got stone pickaxe. our achievement. We'll pick this up so we don't forget it. Continue on mining this out. We always want to make sure that we have, hear that zombie, coal or charcoal. I think they might have the same ratio for cooking. I'm not sure, to be honest. I just know that I usually end up stacking up on tons of charcoal. Because I know charcoal, I could at least make into a charcoal block. Another thing I tend to do is, see, this is a nice walkway, right? And we just find all that out. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with cobblestone. And the reason I'm doing cobblestone is because, as you can see, the texture changes. Whoops. One too many. And now I know when I'm coming through here, I've mined this area out. This is something that I've already taken care of. So we're going to go ahead and grab some iron. First iron of the day, episode 1, day 2. We got 9 iron from that. Again, we're going to fill in this hole. Make it look nice and neat, and now we know we've taken care of that. Little dark right here in the corner, so I'm just going to drop that right there at my feet. I can grab this, and we're going to fill that in. We're going to pick that up. Oh yeah. I'm going to grab that. We're going to roll with some iron. The seed for this world is posted in the description in case y'all wanted to follow along, play along. At least y'all know where you get some iron early on, like a lot of it. It's really dark right. I had a hard time if there was anything else in there. All right. Have you noticed the sound of our games is slightly different because we have an ambient environment mod on, so it kind of changes the sound of things. I think it makes it a little bit more realistic. Stick it. And now that we got all this coal, our sticks, but hey, he tried to come get us. Stick that right there. We got more iron. We got this huge gap right here. Whoa, we just got hit by a skeleton. So we know it's dangerous down that way, but it doesn't... Oh, he's got... What? He's got an enchanted shovel. Oh, 2 skeletons. I'm not messing with that. Now, I do see some coal right here. I mean, iron. I'm gonna go ahead and go for that. But I am not messing with those skeletons. For more than one reason. First reason is we have no armor and we have no food. Well, we have food, we just haven't cooked it yet. Which is probably something I should have done before coming down in here, but oh well. That's life. Probably die less if I just thought things through a little bit more, but you know, sometimes you just see that shiny object and you're like, ooh, shiny. And there it goes. Oops. Totally missed that. We're at 35, so we'll go ahead and grab this. What? More iron behind? Oh, nothing right there. But still, what a great find. And like another 4 or 5 blocks of iron right there. 6, maybe? That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's... Oh, I gotta get up there. Break that block. That should be 7. That should be 8 that I broke. Looks like 9. Looks like 10. I see no more. I'm gonna fill this in. Just so I kind of remember that I've taken everything out of that spot. And finish grabbing this coal. Looks like there's copper back there. Is that copper? Yeah. And it's part of the create mod, as you can see. And since we're not doing any technical stuff right now, we're just going to go ahead and leave it so we don't run out of space. I mean, we got a lot of space right now, but trust me, you start finding villages and other things, you'd run out of space quick. So we got 32 iron so far. And we haven't even fully explored. We barely explored this place. And we've got 32 iron. Never have too much coal. Now I'm just trying to basically run down this pickaxe. We got 5 left. And we do have a mod where you can place torches on the ceiling. Like that. So I'll leave that one up there to remind me that there's coal right there, and I'll pick it up later. As we can see, it is nighttime, but if I remember correctly, there was... Yeah, right there. We had 5 left on our... And we just broke our axe. So we're going to go ahead and drop that down. So we're going to make a furnace. Gotta have that. Can't do much with that. Need sticks. Let's make 12. And go ahead and stacks. I know to make a smoker we'll need a second furnace, but we'll wait. Just want to get to this iron. Man, I'm loving this seed. Hey, real right next to spawn, have a nice little mine area, have all that dark wood, huge dark wood forest, and as you can see, we got a mine shaft down there that's like huge, like a perfect start. Even though it's literally just spawn point of the world, and rarely anybody ever builds it, they always go find a village or go find a biome or find specifics. This spot right here is gold. Now we haven't found gold, but you know what I mean, golden, like pretty nice. Oh, before I forget about it, let's go ahead and take out the rest of this coal. And fill this in. And we're going to take that torch. So I hear a skeleton down that way. Looking at the map. Or is it like down that way? I think he's going to be okay. For that, more iron. Coal. Yep, there he is. Shot us. Shot us again. Oh, crap. Oh, our first death. Alright, so now that we died, we can show off a couple of mods. So, as you see here, you are KO, accept your fate. We got 100 and something seconds left. Be rescued. We do have a hardcore mod on this mod pack because this mod pack is meant for multiplayer. So when you're playing with your friends and you don't have to be on hardcore mode, but even if you are on hardcore, you have a chance to be picked up and rescued by your friends before you actually die. Since I'm playing solo, I'm going to go ahead and do accept my fate. We got our first grave. We're going to go ahead and do respawn and sleep since it's nighttime. Oh, I hate baby zombies. If we die again from this baby zombie, I'm going to be mad. Oh my god. I so hate baby zombies. That zombies. Okay. So baby zombies are the absolute worst. So as you can see, we have our last death is right there. Whoops, wrong button. Is that baby zombie? It was a zombie of some sort. So you can see our waypoint right there. You hit M and right click, you can hit delete, and then you just do it again and it gets rid of it. Now, you hit M and go into open settings and go to minimap settings. Keep old death points. I'd have this off because death points is on. If you don't turn this off, then every single death point you have ever had will be on the map. And that gets very annoying. Some of the other mods we can showcase is player heads. As you can see right there. That's my player head. As you can see, I don't have any skins on my character. I could never decide on one. I'm still looking at some before I officially set my sights on a skin. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and throw that into the trash can. And if you're running out of space, you could use your trash can as an extra slot because you can just throw it right there and then pick it back up. The only way that you'll lose this item is if you die, it goes away, or if you place something else like this over it, and then you pick that item up, and as you can see, the previous item is gone. Just in case, and we got our grave dust from getting our first grave. So now that we lost our old death waypoint, because we die twice, we hold our key from the ChromaHills tombstone mod, and you can see down there in the little blue box is where it's showing our gravestone is. So, and as you can see the smokiness around our gravestone down on top of it. Now you get your stuff back. You got our head again. I can get rid of that. Matter of fact, I don't care about the rotten flesh, so we'll get to. I like to keep my stuff in very specific spots. So sorry about that. Just get set things up. Sometimes I change it up. I like to have my torches here. I like to have my cooked food right here. Any other additional food I place on top, like I like to have my wood and coal on this side. I usually have a sword right here, so the second slot, then the third slot when it comes to my tools, because I'll have a sword right here. And then I usually put that right there in front of the food. And then the three slots are kind of just open for interpretation. So that's how I set things up. What do we got? We still got an axe, pickaxe, we got furnace, crafting table, 12 stone, 24 raw mutton. Well, okay. So we know that there was a skeleton around. And we know there's more iron down here. Actually, here. I completely did not see this before. And we are hitting jackpot on top of jackpot when it comes to iron. We'll fill it in just by the one. What are we up to 48 iron. Oh my. We're going to hit a whole stack of 64 by the time we get out of here. I know it. I just know it. So I wish I had a bow. I really do. And some arrows. We got to kill some chickens for arrows. All right. That. Ooh, I'm not very good at. Oh, I'm not very good at parkour, but we'll light that up. Oh, I missed this. Missed this. Now, when we came up this way, we heard him walking, and then we saw him come from up there. So I'm thinking, even though that's above us, that is somehow going to wrap around down there below us. So let's test that theory. And yes, I know I still have not cooked my food to be able to oh shit, Enderman. Well, that was unexpected. Whoever expected that to happen? Like, seriously. As soon as we got up there, we saw the purple eyes, and it was too late. He was already mad at us. That is just bogus. That definitely should not count. And he's just hanging out. Let's get rid of that. Wandering around, hanging out. See, I told you I could not play on a hardcore server. I was absolutely die way, way too much. I was kidding. So there's our Enderman. I don't feel like dying again, but we're gonna see if we can work around him. We're gonna place that torch right there to give us light. So we're looking at him right now, but now we're looking down. So Enderman, if you look down and not directly at them, you're fine. They won't mess with you. But if you look directly at their face, they will get mad and mess you up. And they're not so bad once you have armor and like iron or I know I said I normally don't put it on the ground, but we're gonna drop one right there because there's iron right above it. We had like diamond weapons, you know, it'd be fine. But right now we just have nada. We have nothing. This does go down and wrap around. Figure. Look, more zinc. That. Amber ore, level 1 pickaxe. Level 1, is that? Yep, means stone. We're not looking at you. Go away. Drop it right there. So, look, more iron right there. We're just trying to go around and explore as much as possible. That way, we can light this place up and hopefully get rid of some of these mobs from spawning. Spider! What? No string? What a rip. Oh! So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come around and hide behind this corner and get my pickaxe out. And when he shows up, we're just gonna hammer down on him. Hopefully we'll kill him before he kills us. No, he's right there. There he is. Yeah, there you go. Stop messing with us. What? He didn't drop no bones or nothing? What a ripoff. These guys, I swear. Okay, so this little cubby hole right here is our exit that goes in the other direction. So we're going to throw a torch right there. And we're just going to go ahead and like do this. And clear this out right here. Because that, I believe, yep, we already took care of that. Yeah, look at that, gravel, grass, Enderman. That takes us up right to our exit. So now we have another way in and out. Kind of wrapped around right here. So like we got a light down that way. So let's light up this room. We're just gonna go ahead and place them on the floor. Up the room. Look at that, iron, iron, charcoal. Like the only way in and out is through that way and that way. The way we came in and down this way. And this makes me worried because no light down here. Iron. I'm hearing zombies or something. Oh, look at that. That way up right there. Steps. Is that underneath where... The Enderman is stalking us. He needs to leave us alone. I can't believe he is stalking us. Okay. We're just gonna quickly grab this iron while we have no mobs around us and the Enderman is not currently on top of us. I know I'm out of torches again. More iron. Grab some more of this coal. Yeah, we'll leave the little cubby and just keep it with the one deep. And it's dark in there. But we're gonna replace that back. That looked like a stairway for us. What? There was a hole? Oh, there's so many holes in here. That that sucked. Well, at least it dropped us on the other side of where we were just at and right on top of iron and coal. I swear this seed easy with iron and coal. And we got more copper right there, but we're gonna leave the copper alone. Gonna dig out. Don't want to fall either further down. Oh, totally just blocked myself. And we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna swap. We're gonna throw that piece of dirt right there in that hole. How much iron? Oh, I told you. We got 8 in the stack. We got a whole stack. Over a whole. Alright, so now we need to get out of here. Where are we on the overworld? And it looks like it's 8. No torches up that way, which means don't go. No, we need to go up. Some parkour without falling. Minor parkour, just jump in some holes. A hole. Is it really raining? Look at that Enderman right there. Putting random dirt blocks all over the place. We'll put it right there. And we're gonna go ahead, since it's raining, and in the early in the morning, we're gonna use our sleeping bag. Almost a stack and a half of coal as well. So we're almost completely out of this pick. So we're gonna go ahead before we leave. You have andesite on. All right, we'll go ahead and get some andesite as well. But we're gonna just quickly grab some more stone. Right quick before we leave. And that gives us a break. We have enough iron that now we'll just create an iron pick. And we don't even have a house yet. Like, seriously, we don't even have a base yet. But we've got almost a stack and a half of coal and over a stack of iron. Too bad. I mean, other than the deaths, too bad it's not a speed run, right? So that's a plus. That mine is down there somewheres, and I'm not sure where the entrance to the mine is, but we can break through from down there. And I really would like to explore this little hut or house or whatever this is right here on the mini map. So we're going to make some torches, and we're gonna pick up. I like my red bed. We're gonna pick up the bed, but we're gonna leave the torches right here on this hole. We're gonna mark it, like just like that, like that, like that, like that. So, 2 reasons. Marking it like this will provide light around it, keep some monsters away from it during the night, especially if we get ready to come out of the hole or sleep, use a sleeping bag right here. But the other reason is marking it when we come back by later, uh, we'll remember why we marked it off. We'll remember what's down there. Now we need to go in this direction. And we also need to find cow. So I'm going to go ahead and make a stone axe and have it ready. Because now we've got 10 uses left on our wooden axe. And we want to find some cows so we can get our backpack made. And the extra food never really hurt anybody. Extra food. Come here, cow. Yeah, one hit. Thing I love about this mini map is you hold down tab, you see all the dots, hold down tab, and you can see where everything is. So we know that there are a cow in that direction, which is west, and south, which is in the opposite direction we need to go. If we take a few steps back this way and hold down tab, we can see there's sheep and pigs and a spider somewhere underground, a zombie somewhere underground. But we don't really see, we could go further, but we don't really see any cow. We know there's cow this way. So we're going to take care of the cow first and try and get a backpack made before we do too much exploration and get our bags like super full and can't do nothing else. Oh, look at the pig. Now, I don't like to tame the pigs and breed pigs. They're great early on, but the only thing a pig is good for is food. Cows can provide milk, cows can provide food to cook, and cows can provide leather. So there's multiple uses for a cow. Sheep are the same way. Sheep can provide food, they can provide wool, so that's two things they can provide. So always go for sheep, cows, and chickens because chickens are the same way. Chickens provide meat and they provide feathers. So I kind of always just leave the pigs alone. Unless I'm in an area and I cannot find. Look at that beetle. That's part of the druid crowd. He is slow as slow can be when it comes to walking, but he hits like a truck, and he's very hard to kill because he has really good armor. He has 40 hit points, so he's really easy to take out if you have a bow and arrows. You can stay away from him and not get hit. So we're just gonna leave him alone. They are hostile. If you get near them, they will attack you. Can't believe I missed. All right, what do we got? We got 5 leather. We need more leather than that, unfortunately. But we need more cow. Okay, so we got cow over there by the mountains and cow over off that way. So we got like cows in this direction here. Still in the opposite direction we need to go in. But, well, there's cows behind us too. So it looks like there's cows down this way. Looks like they're across the water. So we seriously just pick up that egg? No chicken in it. I personally think if you start off your gameplay right, you'll have a much easier time later on. This is one of the new ores, Infirmium ore, that's part of mystical agriculture. You can get them from killing mobs too. See, we have some right there. But I haven't made my pick yet, so I should say remade my pick. Be able to grab it. Right now we're just looking for cow. We found snow and another chicken. I swear the map says there's cow like right here around. Oh, there they are. Wait. see if we can do this without taking too much damage. Because we don't have any food cooked. And knowing myself, I'd end up dropping all the way down and killing myself. Kind of like that cow just did. Thank you. That other cow. Weird. Cow tipping. We kill them and tip right over. Or sheep, we don't. No, we don't need any sheep right now. Come back here. All right, we got 13 leather. We need 12, so we're good on leather. Now the only thing we're missing is string. And we're missing one string. The other thing we're missing is dye. Be able to dye our backpack. And we got a red bed and a purple sleeping bag. So we got rose bushes right here. But we're just going to go ahead and go with red dye since we got rose bushes. So we got 4 red dye. Fortunately, we will need 12. Hey, look at that, poppies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And it's almost nighttime, so all right. We're going to go ahead and create our red dye for 12. And we're going to create our 12 red wool. Because that's going to be the color of our backpack, red. Now, the only thing we're missing is string. So we either got to find a spider or find a cobweb. We probably could have found one if we didn't skip the night, but we're going to head up to that house and check it out. It's right directly above us in this direction. So that's our next agenda. And we'll see if we can find some string along the way. I doubt we'll find a spider along the way, but you never know. There could be some cobwebs in the house if it's abandoned or even if it's not abandoned. So we are almost dead. We got 3 hearts left. And I heard a zombie somewhere, so we're just gonna try and scathe through these woods unharmed. That lily of the valley. For a second, I thought maybe it was a pure white. Looks like there's a villager at that house, according to the mini map. That's an odd tree. What did it generate on? That one too. Wow. That is a sight to behold. So we are in the Birchwood Forest Hills. So Birchwood Forest Hills, which is right next to the Dark Forest. And this was the spawn area right here we spawned in earlier, right in this area. So it's not too far. And it looks like we have a blacksmith. We got anvil, 2 anvils. We got a lava. We got a blast furnace. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We got iron armor, everything but the headpiece. We've got iron ore. Go inside. Look at that. We got chainmail. We got more iron armor. We got enchanted armor. Another blast furnace and regular furnace. More iron. Uh, block of iron. I'm debating I should raid this guy. Okay, so he's a novice. We don't have any diamonds, but he's an armor smith. What's in the chest? Ooh, look at those iron ingots. Compass. Look at that. Saddle. Iron horse armor. Look at that. 2 gold ingots. 1 bread. 3 cooked chicken. We kind of need the health, so we're going to take the bread. We're going to take the chicken. Look at that. Chainmail boots. Fire protection 2. Depth strider 1. Unbreaking 2 and silk touch. Iron shovel. That's a nice find as well. We're going to take the iron. We're going to take the gold. We're going to leave the horse armor, the saddle, the silk touch shovel, and the iron boots, and the compass for now. We're gonna heal. That's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna heal. Tired of looking at low health pool. Now we have free hand. We're gonna check out this armor. What are we looking at? Chainmail Thorns 2. All right, we're gonna put that back. This helmet. What are we looking at here? Aqua Infinity Iron Helmet. All right, we're gonna throw that back up there. Smithing table. Nothing in that chest. Chipped, damaged, and a anvil that is okay. Look at that. Bookshelves. We could totally raid this guy and get some books. Cake. Cauldron. Okay, so the double beds is nice, but brown, really? It had to go with brown. Alright, nothing in the barrel. Wonder why that torch is not lit. Douse. Alright, there's a ladder here, but we can't get up there. So we're gonna open the hatch. We're gonna remove that carpet. We're just gonna drop that carpet right there. We're gonna throw down our crafting table and climb up. See what we got. Look at that. Cobwebs. That's the string we're gonna need. We also have pumpkins, melons, got hay bales, the pumpkin, another douse torch. Look at all the armor stands. We got a couple more cobwebs. We got another chest. Look at that. More iron ingots. 18 iron ingots from the sky. More gold. 8 gold from the sky. Look at that. 3 red stone. A lava bucket. Golden horse armor. Iron horse armor. Iron helmet projectile protection 2. Great against skeletons. Projectile protection 1. Iron leggings. Great against skeletons. Iron sword. Bane of Arachnophore. Great against spiders. Wow. What a great find. We're going to go ahead and pop that chest. Take the chest. I don't have a sword on me. So we're gonna go back down for a crafting table. We're just gonna create a stone now. Well, we had the one iron one we just got, but we're not gonna waste an iron sword, just string. It's like pointless there. Iron sword just get string. So we're gonna close the lid on that. Pick that up. Pick that up. Throw the string up there. Where's that? We're gonna replace this carpet back where it was, make it nice. Just because we're nice like. And we're gonna come back down here where there's a crafting table that they own. And we're gonna go back to this box. Look at that. We got 1, 2 iron horse armor, 1 golden, 1 lava bucket. Crazy. Chainmail boots with fire protection and depth strider. Chainmail helmet or iron helmet. Iron helmet. We're going to go ahead and sit. Yes, we can. We're gonna add chainmail to chain iron to iron. Iron legging. He has leggings. Singlet. That sword. Not saying that I won't keep this stuff. I'm putting it in a chest. It's just, you know, we want to get things kind of sorted out. While I'm in the mood, I'm going to go ahead and break these chests. There was nothing inside of them. I'm going to drop them in this with the other chest. That's 3. And the reason being is because we could make chests, but we need 5 chests to make a camp. Unless we're going to find an area near water and we can need 5 boats to make a supply ship. But we'll probably stay on land, so we'll probably make camp. But we need 5. Well, that's 3 right there. Less resources. We're going to finish healing. And, oh, look at that. Really? He has coal in all these. Nice. Really have coal in all of them? Yup. At night, yep, let's go ahead and sleep. Have coal in that one too? No. Not have coal in that blast furnace. Alright. So we have enough iron ingots. We do not have to smelt our iron. But we have a 64 and we have 8. So since we're just gonna go ahead and use 1 piece of coal and smelt this 8 right quick. To give us some more ingots. That way free up some of the space. And then we're gonna make our backpack. I love blast furnace, man. So fast. Look at that. So fast. How many sticks we got? 2. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so there's a couple things we're going to do. We're going to make shears so we can get more wool and other things. It's only going to cost us 2. We could make an iron axe, but we want to get this axe to break. We could make an iron sword, but we want to get this sword to break. And we have that iron sword that's enchanted already. We could make a compass, but we already got a compass that is made. Now, one thing I want to point out with this mod pack is things are changed up a little bit. Like, we found all this chain and iron armor, right? So let's go armor. Now with the mod packs, we have lots of different armor from different mods in here. All this different type of armor. We even got scuba gear in here. So, but some of the recipes have been changed. So like leather armor. Click on it. Normal recipe, leather. Great. Not a problem. Now let's look at chain. Okay, chain. Got 2 recipes. We got an iron ingot and we got iron. We also have leather cap and iron ingots, so you can upgrade your leather cap to chain. Great, not a problem. Now let's take a look at iron. We're comparing helmets. As you notice, the iron helmet recipe has changed. We have to have a leather cap and then iron ingots to make the iron helmet. And the chest piece, same way, leather tunic, and then all this iron, make it an iron chest piece. So, just wanted to show y'all that some of the craft recipes have been changed due to some of the mods. You used to be able to not put boots there, just put another ingot there. It would make, so they've been slightly altered. Matter of fact, sword. Sword is the same. Yep. Pickaxe, all that's the same. It's just the armor that has been changed. Matter of fact, there you go. Horse armor, iron. You need an iron helmet, 2 iron leggings, 2 iron ingots, and 1 wool. And we also have so we have iron chests, we have racks, because these racks and stuff are going to be used for mine colonies, but they're also nice. But yeah, we also have bridges. We have a bridge mod in here, so you can make bridges, which is nice. So moving forward, let's go ahead and create our first iron pickaxe. Look at that small backpack. So, and we have enough to make a blood altar. We need to find a place to settle down to start building before we start messing with the blood altars and all this other stuff. Backpack filter can be useful backpack. I've never actually used this. I have no idea what this does. Like, it doesn't say what it does. But it takes 2. Yeah, I do not want to do that because I want to be able to make my backpack. So let's make a backpack. As you can see, it's gonna be red. It's dyed. 4 leather, 1 string in the center, and 4 wool. Now, to make the medium backpack, we're gonna put the backpack in the center, and then we're gonna place our wool in the corners, like so. We're gonna place our leather like across, and that's gonna give us our medium backpack. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you the size of each backpack. Now I have my keybinds, my backpack set for V. As you see, nothing's happening when I press V. Now we're gonna go in and I'm gonna equip this backpack. And even though it is equipped, see right there, we have it equipped. Ah, like I did that really fast, and my game says, "Nope, repeated key press way too many times." All right, I'll stop goofing around. Anyway, now that we have it equipped, I'll hit V, and we have our small backpack. It gives us 3, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It gives us 18 slots for the small. Now, I want to show you something. I didn't realize this at first, but we're going to put some stuff in this backpack. We're going to put the shears in this backpack. We're going to put the extra string in this backpack. We're going to put redstone. We're going to go ahead and put the gold. We're going to put the additional iron. We need the leather. We need the wool. We don't need the andesite right now, so we'll put that in there. We have the sleeping bag, so we'll just go ahead and put our bed in there. Look at that. We'll go ahead and put that stack coal in there. All right. So we've got and iron. We'll just put the stack of iron in as well. So we've got stuff in our backpack, right? And you're thinking, God, I need to upgrade this thing. All right. Well, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unequip it. We unequip the backpack. Our stuff is still inside of it. And how do I know? Because if we place it in our hand and then right click, you can open the backpack and see that it's still there. So now we're going to click on the crafting table and right here, medium backpack. So instead of clicking, I'm going to show you what it's the same. Put these in here. We're going to make our cross and then we're going to do medium backpack. Now, it is medium, right? Dyed, still red because we're still using red wool. I'll right click on it. Look at that. All of our stuff is still in there. So yes, you can upgrade these backpacks with items in there. Now look at that. We got 1, 4, 5, 6 down by 1, 2, 9 across. So I'll let you do them. That's the medium. Now we're gonna go ahead. Look at that. Already got the log ready for us. We're gonna click on it this time. Now you notice it automatically places the wool and the leather. All we got to do is drop the backpack in. Goes from medium, large, steel dye. Now I'm going to go ahead and, since it's large, it's at the absolute maximum size. I'm just going to go ahead and shift click so it equips it. Close that out. I really hate it when sometimes things, but so I'm going to hit V again for my hotkey. Now it's not set to V. You have to set it to V through your hotkeys, but look at that. Look at all that space. That's what I'm talking about. So we got our shears, we got our bed, coal, we got iron ore, we got iron ingots, we got redstone, that we got gold ingots, andesite. And now we got all this space in here. We don't need grave dust right now. That's part of a magic mod, so we'll throw that up there. Infurium is part of a magic mod, so we'll throw that in there. We got extra leather. We'll throw that right there. 24 and 19. Well, look at that. We got one meat that we can eat. So we'll throw the uncooked right here. We'll leave this because we're going to cook the raw mutton. Because as you can see on our screen, it gives us a little bit of food. The raw beef gives us a little bit more, but once we cook them, those will go up. We'll keep the crafting table. We'll keep the furnace. However, we're totally going to raid this guy now. So we are going to take a second furnace, but we're going to take this furnace. We're gonna rip him off. We're gonna rip off his smithing table. We're gonna take his block of iron. We're gonna take his iron, period. We are so stealing from this guy. Yeah, guess what? We're not gonna take this blast furnace because that's the furnace he's actually attached to for trading. So we're gonna leave that one alone. Look at that. We're gonna take all this stuff that we had in here. And now you know why I left it in nice and neat. So I was gonna come back for it. I just needed to make my backpack first. We're gonna hijack that chest, open V, and look at that. So iron, believe it or not, gold horse armor is better than iron. So we're gonna drop our iron there. At least I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. And then we're going to drop our compass, drop our horse saddle, our lava bucket. We're going to do our chest. Okay, smithing table. 2 furnaces. And the reason we do 2 furnaces because one furnace is going to be furnace, and then the other furnace we're going to turn into smelter. A smelter. Ah, my brain's on the fritz. A smoker. Look at that. 6 iron, 1 iron block. And we're just going to go ahead and use our sleeping bag this night. And wow, okay. Much. Early. I wish all my world starts with, and this is a great start. I don't think we left anything up here. Oh yeah, the books. I want to take those too. Reading the books. Are we raiding? No, he's got water. We're not gonna raid the cauldron. I'm debating if I should go up there and get the. I think we. Whoops, wrong one. I think we will. For when we decide to settle down. So we're gonna drop that right there. All right. So we're gonna leave the armor stands. We're gonna take 2 armor stands. Because when we get ready to sit down, we're gonna have all this armor. Gotta put it somewhere. So let's see. We have iron helmets. Have chainmail. Chain. Second. Chest. boots, books, shovel with unbreaking and silk touch, chainmail boots, sword. Okay. Pumpkins. Take melon. Take all this. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take these two as well. I just decided at the last minute. Go ahead and take those armor stand. All right, so we got pumpkin, slices, got hay bales that we, and that is all that. Their crafting table back. Oddly enough, we're gonna leave those two beds, the cauldron, and the cake. He can keep the cake. That just goes out the back door. He can keep the lanterns. He can keep. Forgot what's out here. Okay. He can keep. That furnace and that blast furnace and that crafting and those armor stands and those anvils. Because that anvil's good, that anvil's good, that one's chipped. So I am totally hijacking this anvil. I am totally hijacking this iron ore. I am absolutely hijacking this arm. Now, here's the difference. If I was on playing multiplayer with other people, I would not hijack all this stuff. I would take some of it, a few things, but I wouldn't be taking all of it because I I am a team player. I would leave some of it for somebody else to find, to be able to have an access to some other things. Um, if we were on at the same time, I'd been like, "Hey, look what we found," and then like, "What do you want? This is what I want. What do you want? Let's like split it," because I'm such a team player. So, but that's the last thing we need is behind this. So we're gonna take the stairs. We're gonna hold down shift, get close to the lava, but not actually in the lava. We're gonna pop that blast furnace out. We don't want to ruin the aesthetic, which is why we grabbed that other furnace. So we're going to throw that furnace in there. And then we're going to. That's not how. There we go. Throw that back so he doesn't come out here and fall in the lava and die. And now we've got another chest piece. Got another pair of boots. And we've got that. Look at all that iron set up as far as armor goes. And then we've got 2 furnaces, got a smithing table, got a blast furnace, and we got an anvil. I call that a wonderful haul. Got 8 iron ore from hijacking his. We still got a stack up there. Still got 21 iron ingots. Got 4 armor stands to be able to hold. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 pants. 2, 2. So we need at least 3. And then chainmail. So yeah, 4 iron 4 stands should do it. 2 chest plates, 2 heads, and 2 boots. So we just need that extra one for an extra pair of pants. And yep, we're not going to trade with him. But we are going to leave him alone after hijacking all that stuff. We're going to leave his lanterns and everything else. And let's see, we've got swamps. We've got mountains right here. Looks like we got a little bit of plains with forest. I'm not sure what type. We got huge mountain range that kind of intermingles with some plains. We have another forest over here. I'm not sure what kind, but we got a huge dark forest. So I'm gonna leave. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream for today, and I'm gonna leave y'all with a couple of questions. One, what type of biome would you like to see us settle in? Do you want us to be around oak, birch, dark oak, spruce? I really hate spruce, by the way. So, what type of biome do you want to see us settle in to build our colony from mine colonies? Um, there's all different types. Like there's a medieval style, there's a fortress style, there's so if you know the different styles and then you decide on a style that you want to see, then I know what kind of biome to look for. And we can go out exploring a little bit more. But for now, we're just gonna leave it right here. And when we pick off, we'll come back. If I do any gameplay off camera, I'll probably record it as a video instead of a live stream. But I would like to know what style build for colonies you want to see. What type of biome you think would be a good biome to build in. All of our biomes are part of the vanilla biomes because we took out the biomes you go mod, so we have just the regular biomes. It looks like we got another building right here of some sort. I'm not sure if that's a bastion or what that is, but it's close enough that we're going to take a look at it before we end the stream just to kind of get an idea of what it is. Might kill some chickens off stream just so I can. Oh, look at that little hobbit hut door. There's the door. It was a hobbit hole. That hobbit hut. Another furnace, crafting table, lantern. Really hate this brown carpet and a green bed. But we're gonna go ahead and set our home point right here, spawn point right here at this green bed. Almost nighttime. Ooh, okay. So yeah, there is something right there, and it looks like there's a village up there in the swamps. At least I think that's a village. So we're gonna end right here in the hobbit hole. And I'm gonna wait till it's dark and then I'm gonna sleep. So Think about the style of buildings you'd like to see as far as mine colonies go. What kind of biome you want us to build in. Because remember, if there's a lot of hills, um, then we're gonna have to do a lot of terrain scaping to flatten things out. And just let us know overall what you think of the video. Please leave your comments below. If you'd like to join us on this world and play on our official server that we're testing on before an official release. Right now, it's kind of like in a beta test, um, but it is live. We are playing on it, and it is this same seed. So if you would like to join us, feel free to look down in the description and join our Discord, and let us know. We'll be happy to have you come play the Minecraft with us and tell us what you think overall experience. We're always looking for more suggestions, especially since we're testing out the mods to see if they're too powerful for a server. That's our main goal: is do they work with adventure? Are they a good magic mod? Is the magic mod overpowering? Is the map mod overpowering? We want a balanced experience that gives adventure, RPG, and magic and tech, which is why we also have create um, a nice blended experience for our official server. So that's what we're looking for. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining the stream. And please subscribe. We are a new channel, and hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a wonderful day.